So to solve an absolute value equation, you always have to remove the absolute value and separate into two different equations. Like if you have, for example, just make up anything, right? I'm not going to solve it really because it's yeah, because I'm lazy. But let's say I have something like this. We usually won't have x squared, but I'm just showing what happens if I have something like this. Absolute value of x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals to 10. So the first thing I need to do is I need to remove this guy. Not this guy, sorry. I need to remove the absolute values. How do I do this? I'll say this is going to be x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals to 10 when x squared minus 5x plus 6 is greater or equal to 0. And this is going to be negative x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals to 10 when what's inside the parentheses is negative. This is a way I can do to remove these bars here. I'll split it into two parts, the greater or equal to 0 and the less than 0 part. So it does mean that you end up having to solve two equations. Oh, is that? Yeah, I'll give another example. So let's say I have something like this. Absolute value of x minus 5 equals to 5x, something like this. So I have to remove, like I said, I have to remove the absolute values. So how do I do that? I'll say absolute value of x minus 5 is equal to x minus 5, when x minus 5 is greater or equal to 0. I'll write it, sorry. Okay, here. Absolute value of x minus 5 is equal to the same sign, no change, if this guy is greater or equal to 0. And this is going to be equal to negative x minus 5 if this guy was negative, right? So this thing here will switch the sign, become positive. So I broke this absolute value thing into two ways of writing it, this way and this way. So it becomes two equations. Something that looked like one equation, it becomes this. I have to solve for this. X minus 5 equals 5x when x minus 5 is greater or equal to 0. And this is negative x minus 5 equals to 5x when x minus 5 is less than 0. Yeah, is that okay?